Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Meet the Kernels Staff Edition. Today's interview is with one of our three spring sports. Here's my interview with Mitchell Kernel girls golf coach Carrie Munson. We are here with girls golf coach Carrie Munson. Coach, how are you?
Oh, I'm trying to hang in there with two crazy boys here at home.
Sure, yeah, good.
I'm leaving the room as one of them is following me around. So
sure, yeah, trying to get away. That's
Yeah.
That's life right now, isn't it?
It is. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, can you just kind of explain, maybe what your world, what your life has looked like here in the last, month or so since we've, stopped, started our e-learning from schooling, and how's that, you've got two kids at home, so you've turned into part teacher and those type of things too. So how's that been?
I have so much respect for teachers now. I mean, it's a battle some days. It's they miss their teachers. I have an 8-year-old boy. He's in second grade. He gets to talk to his teacher 3 times a week, and which helps. But we get his homework done in the morning. I work with him. He can usually do everything on his own, so which is nice. But having a 3.5-year-old brother there to bug him every minute of it is a little tough on mom. Trying to keep them separated and out of each other's hair for a couple hours is just impossible. So life of boys too. They fight, they tease each other, they drive me absolutely insane, but this is what we've been dealt with, and this is what we have to deal with. So but we're hanging in there. We're doing pretty good.
Sure. Good to hear. Well, we're a month removed from all this kind of happening, and just maybe a couple weeks removed here now from finding out of the official cancellation of the spring season. So what are your thoughts on that?
I'm super bummed about it. And mostly for the girls, because they came off such a strong season last year, finishing 6th in the state at the state tournament, and Kernels haven't done that in many years, and having Macy Mock finish 3rd place just by a few strokes too, from first place is just she was super bummed about it, and not getting their chance to get back out there and really prove that they have a strong team, and that we could compete with any of the teams in the state. And we haven't been able to say that for a few years because we've been so young. So we don't have any seniors this year, which is a blessing in disguise, I guess you could say. We don't have a senior that doesn't get to compete, her senior year. But, all, the same. I've talked to each one of them one-on-one, and they're just, the word that they all used was just like sad. They wanted their opportunity to get out there and basically prove to themselves too that they could compete with the other teams and with the other girls. And it's frustrating as a coach to see him like that, and to have this happen. You wouldn't ever think that it would happen, but for hang on just a second. Yep, here we go. Okay, go out there, go. Okay, he found an iPad, so that's what he's gonna do.
There you go. I'll keep him busy for a little while.
Yeah, but we do still have a young team. I feel like it's a broken record every year that I say that, but 2 juniors for sure that are gonna be playing, and a sophomore, and 2 8th graders. It's those are the 5 that, I know: Macy Mock, Ella Flippin, Jaylee Rines, and Quinn Dannenbring, and Allison Meyering. For those, 5 girls that I would have, looked at for at least 5 of the 6 girls for the team. And it just would have been a strong season. I just had a good feeling about it.
Yeah, we've had this conversation a couple times in the last 2 years, and you mentioned it where, you said it always seems like we're young, and if you're young, at some point you should get older, right? But what's the
Right.
difference that you've seen? You've talked about this before with me a couple times. You're seeing a difference with this group of young girls than what you've seen in the past, with just the amount of time and the commitment that they've put into not only in season things, but summer and those type of things. Kind of talk a little bit about that, of the difference that you're seeing with this young team compared to the young teams that you've maybe had in the past.
I think the way I feel about this team as of right now is that they have a lot of dedication. I don't have to, I guess you could say, force them to get out there and practice and do what they have to do to make their game better. Like they are out there. They are out there every day, without me even asking them to be. And me not being able to coach them, but them still telling me that that's what they're doing, and their scores are showing it. And they're even a couple of their parents have said that they're really pushing each other, I guess you could say, because they know that Macy's senior year is next year, and they really want to they really want to win the state tournament.
Sure.
And that's kind of pushing them right now too. Is a couple of them have said, Quinn, as far as like maturity and everything that I've even seen in her from her 7th to 8th grade year, has been so much better. I understand as an 8th grader, you don't have to have all the maturity in the world, or whatnot, but when you see it in their dedication to the sport, it's something great to see as a coach. And being that young and having so many years ahead of them too, it can only get better from there. So just basically their dedication. That's basically what I can say about this young team, is that they're willing to be out there. They want to be out there. It's nothing that I have to do. It's nothing that is required, for them to do. It's just they want to be out there playing. So,
What you talked a little bit about it, what did you have for your expectations going into this season? We just lost one senior last year, so you have most of the group coming back, a young team, but yet a fairly experienced young team, because a lot of these girls, with just the one senior, we had a lot of these girls playing varsity tournaments last year. So what going into the season, what did you have for expectations?
Well, to be honest with you, I expected to be top 3 in the state. We kind of crunching numbers from last year and looking at our scores and looking at other team scores and where we were and where we sat throughout the season. We had a little rocky start. I think that was just the girls being a little timid and a little just not wanting to let themselves go as much as they should. We started out a little rocky, but as the season progressed, you could see how excited they would get if we would place and be up there with those other teams that they looked up to as players as well. So I guess just I expected pretty much what they're doing like right now, from what I've heard from them. I guess be out there hours during the day and working on what they need to work on, and improve their game in any way that they possibly can. And from what I hear, they've all been doing that, and I couldn't ask for anything better. But as far as like the season wise, I expected to have a great season. I wanted to have like I said, I had that goal of top 3 for the state tournament. Do I feel like that was realistic? I really do. As long as the scores stayed kind of where I needed them to stay. I don't feel like it's a bad thing that I had that expectation. I feel like it's just for me being as competitive as I am and how I always have been as an athlete myself. I think that that's just, in my blood, and that's, I just want to push that on others and, have them be the best that they can be too. So,
Certainly,
yeah.
Always good to have high expectations, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So
yeah.
So I guess kind of like I said, not a positive thing, because this is not a great situation. No one wants to be in it, but I think it's a little bit of silver lining, the fact that we don't have any seniors, so we do get to bring this whole group back next year.
Right.
And I think really good that they've taken upon themselves to continue working. There's only a few things that we can really do, that with some of the restrictions that we have in place, and golf is one of them. So it's good that they've, like I said, taken it upon themselves and are doing it on their own, and still continuing to put the work in. So
yeah, I mean they basically have the choice, and I can't make them do anything. So just hearing that they're doing it is just great.
Yeah, certainly. So we'll you can take this situation, and it could be negative, but if they put the work in, and and having everyone come back, we can get as much positive out of it as we possibly can. So
yeah, that's what we're trying to do, and I'm trying to do, and it's been a long month, that's for sure.
Sure. Yep. In a lot of ways, right? That's for sure.
In a lot of different ways. Yes.
Yeah, right. Yep. Absolutely. All right. Well, we're moving on to everyone's favorite part of these, the lightning round.
Lightning round.
Lightning round. All right. So I'm just going to throw a bunch of questions at you, and you give me the first answer that comes to your mind, and we'll see how you do. Okay.
Okay.
So favorite day of the week?
Saturday.
Any day, not a Monday through Friday, right?
Nah.
Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Cake or pie?
Cake.
Dog or cat?
Dog. 100%.
100%. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
Okay. Best part of your own personal golf game? Driver, irons, or short game?
Driver.
All right, long hitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your current handicap?
Ooh. 7.
Oh, nice. Your ideal outside temperature?
76.
Yeah, get some good days these last couple days, man. It's about perfect then, right?
Yeah.
Favorite junk food?
Oh. I would say caramellos or cookies.
Yeah, nice, good. Texting or talking?
Oh. Depends on the person.
Sure, that's true. Very true. How about favorite type of muffin?
Blueberry.
Toilet paper, over or under?
Over.
Yeah, there you go. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Yeah. Lakeview or Wild Oak?
Oh, what?
That's okay.
Wild Oak, because I live by here.
Sure, that's fair. It's nice to have 2 really nice golf courses that open themselves up to us and have such different too. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Your Best career score.
Oh, okay. Career score. 770.
70. Where at?
That was at the Bluffs in Vermilion.
Okay.
That's where I had a hole in one there too.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Good. Favorite TV show.
Oh boy, I have so many. Survivor.
Oh, okay. Favorite season of the year.
Spring.
Girls golf season, right?
Girls golf season.
So people may not know, but you are a Meyerink. Your maiden name is Meyerink. So best golfer in the Meyerink family, not named Jeff.
Not named Jeff. Oh, well then
Is
I'd
it-
have to say, I'd have to say me then.
Perfect. Good. And last one, people may or may not know, Gary Munson was your father-in-law, married to his youngest son, Sam. What is your
Right.
favorite Gary Munson story that's suitable to share? that may be tough, I know.
Oh man. Okay. Suitable to share. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I used to play for him when I was in high school. Never, ever did I imagine he would be my father-in-law. I wasn't a very good defensive player. He made that clear about every tournament or every game that we had. He would yell out to me all the time and say, "Myrie, when are you going to play defense?" And I'm like,
great.
well, yeah, that's about as PG as I can get with that.
That's true.
So,
all right, well, that is it. That concludes the lightning round.
right.
Like all the others, you win nothing, but great job. So
Thank you.
well, hey, thanks for everything you do for our girls. I continue to hear glowing reviews for your coaching. You're definitely
Great.
a great asset to our department and certainly to our girls golf team. So good luck with everything at home.
Yes,
good
you
luck
too with that new baby.
Yeah. Well,
Congrats.
yeah, thank you. So, tell Sam I said hi, and
I will.
We'll see you guys when this is all over.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Carrie.
All right, thanks, Corey.
Should have known when I asked for a suitable story about Coach Gary Munson that would be hard to do. So, Carrie challenged my video editing skills. So, added a new skill in this time. So, my thanks to Coach Munson. Be on the lookout for more episodes of Meet the Kernels Staff Edition in the near future. Go Kernels!